Hello, this is Malorian, and this will now be a 25-point game of my Drake MacBain up against Lylyth. Alright, so going into this game, I haven't been able to play this against this guy in a while, and so last time I played him, he was doing Trolls, now he's moved on to Legion, and when he posted up his pictures, he had Pythagoras and the throne and all this stuff. So I was actually kind of wondering how he's going to deal with all this high armor. Turns out he has other stuff as well, and he's going to be going really shooty here. So what I've gone for my 25 points is Alexia and the Risen, the Freebooter, MacBain. Then I have my Boom Howlers. I have the Kayazi Assassins with the Underboss, and then Iana and Holt on the far right there. Now what he's going with is the Max Raptors, Anissa Rivel, and then a Ravagore, a Stinger, of course Lylyth, and then some Swordsmen. And the thing that's going to be killer in this game is that one, again, we're still not doing scenario, and two, that woods right in the middle there. I went looking through my cards, and I have no Pathfinder, so this is going to be really bad. I know Alexia would be a lot better with the core of my units. I could be getting more Risen, but I just need to be some way to make sure that those Raptors can't swing around my flank, so if I can get some Banes into them, or maybe my Freebooter can run out and kill some, but man, I'm just hoping I can swamp them and get the kill here. And here's just a little close-up of his army. Actually, he has a lot of other stuff that's all completely painted. He's just trying out this stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it looks really, really nice. I like the theme he's going with his army. But as far as it goes for the game, I am very worried with all the shooting he has here. So he gets first turn. He's just kind of moving on up. I was a little bit wondering why the swordsmen are staying behind the woods, but then again, hey, they get to dedicate for either way. Of course, I'm going to have to deal with the Ravagore and Lylyth inside the woods. And yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to do except for trying to run up there and hope for some good luck. So I start moving up, right? And I move up my Alexia. I'm making up the 2 rows to try and help keep her alive. She's actually the prey target, by the way. But, you know, as I'm starting to move up the Boom Howlers and all this stuff here, I start realizing that, man, I don't have a lot to protect MacBain. So if I put him off there to the left, he's just going to shoot me with all these poison bows and I'll be in trouble. So I went here more in the middle, but yeah, I mean, I'm already not feeling good about all this. In the end, I made another mistake and I forgot to feat this turn, which could have helped, but there you go. His turn too, and you can see here it was devastating. He killed almost all my Risen. Then his shooting killed off Boom Howler, one other of his buddies. I've lost a couple of assassins, and luckily one of my trolls here is being tough and all this stuff. But yeah, I've already lost a bunch, and I don't even know if I can really pull this off, especially since this Scather here is blocking most of my stuff to just rushing the left side. So on my turn, I decide that my only chance is just to get into his face. So I go and I energize her up the Freebooter a little bit. I have to screw up my movement to get a little bit extra movement as well. Charge up, was able to kill one of the Raptors. Alexia moves up, makes up a Bane, charges in, kills up one of the Raptors. Otherwise, my assassins are just running up the best they could. Boom Howler is making a little bunker, and then Holt and Anissa going around the other side just to try and force him from, just running away. And then on his turn, he has Lanissa Rival come in and kill one of the Boom Howlers, and then makes another one tough, but that doesn't matter because at least he can still see through me. Swordmasters charge in, kill one of the assassins, really mess up the Freebooter. He really cranked those dice there. Other shooting from his other Raptors was able to kill Alexia and also kill the one Bane I had going for me. And then otherwise, he just comes up with Lylyth, pops feet, shoots into MacBain. She does 14 damage on her own, and then the Ravagore shoots me and kills MacBain. But I do tough, but on my following turn, I fail my tough test from the corrosion, and I didn't go out or anything either. And so that's the game already. So victory to Lylyth, and this is one where at first I was like, damn, why don't these guys have any freaking scenarios, right? Because gun lines love having no scenarios. They can just, stay back, shoot things up. The Raptors can shoot, run away. Geez, I'm all about holding the center. But then I started thinking about it again, and if you remember, at the very end, Lylyth was right there in the middle along with the Ravagore, right? So it's not like they weren't in the middle of the board and they were running off. At the end of the day, it was just tons of devastating power that they were able to put into me between all the shots of the raptors at long range, and then of course the eruption of spines and all that stuff. It was just very devastating. So really, I think even if there was a scenario, it would have been pretty tough. I know one thing for terrain, usually you wouldn't see a forest in the middle of the board, but that's just the way it goes. Maybe I should be having more Pathfinder defense in my army. It's something I've never had to deal with it before, but hey, maybe that's something I need to start planning for. Either way, yeah, just a rough loss. And I mean, looking at this again, I don't know what else I could have done too much more differently other than just bunching everything together and then just every turn running everything at Lylyth, making sure to pop feet first turn and just getting into the face as fast as I can. But yeah, there you go, a rough loss. And if any of you guys have any thoughts of what you'd have done in this situation, please let me know. Okay, thanks, bye.